But what would you guys think, what would be the decision making if they had decided not to tell us what was going on? And what would happen to them if they didn't tell us?
What would happen to Woo if we didn't tell him?
Yeah.
Do you remember the episode when he was in the insane asylum? I think it would have been a lot more of that.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said I'd come out and then I'd like stalk Nick and Hank, like all the time, like through the bushes, wondering what's going on. But I did say that that was one of my favorite scenes, was a scene I did with you.
No, I love doing that with
asylum.
you.
That's two of my favorite scenes ever. Anyway, you asked me.
Yeah. And the other thing is, will there ever, I know it's kind of a little late now, but will there ever happen to be an episode where you guys are absolutely convinced it's GRIMM related and it turns out to just be Portland being Portland?
We spoke about that once, right?
We did. We actually pitched that.
We were like the 1000th, or what felt like the 1000th time in the precinct, just looking at him going, can it just be a regular murder?
No, I know.
Once, you're like, oh. Yeah.
Well, we were filming a scene yesterday, I believe. I don't know who was all in it. Maybe it wasn't you. It was Silas, Bree, me, I don't know, Hank. And like, we're on the 115th episode. We're filming this. And my character said, maybe it's Vesson. Maybe it's Vesson. You think? Yeah. Oh, he's saying he's seeing a monster. Maybe it's Vesson.
We got another question right over here.
My question is sort of related. Reggie, on fourth season, you were the audience's eyes into what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
You did not know what was going on, but you had an inkling that something was strange. How did it feel as Reggie? And how do you think it felt more as the character to come into the role?
Oh, let's see. As Reggie, I thought, once I found out, now I'm going to have to work more days.
Russell Hornsby was like, now you're going to see how it is.
And I didn't believe them for the first time. Both David and Russell were like, you're going to have to work more. And I said, no, I'm not. They're just going to I'm going to come on, I'm going to go, hey, it's probably Vesson. And then I'd go off and do my thing, but no. Like the first few episodes after, I was like 8 days out of the 8 days, and I was like, oh my God. This is tiring. But you know what, as Reggie, I really thought they did really well with the development of this character, with the slow burn that happened with him throughout 5, now 6 seasons, because literally everything has happened to him. From knowing to now turning into something, to something possibly more in season 6, which I can't really discuss with y'all. So, but yeah, that's a fantastic question. Thank you for that question. So, but I loved getting into the fray more, and kind of like really getting in there more until, 4 episodes later, where I was like, I need a break. I mean, I don't want the David Gintoli schedule. But great question, thank you.
That is, thank you. As a regular DragonCon attendee, by the way, is here with you. Good to see you again, my friend. Hello. Hello. As she approaches the microphone, how are you guys feeling overall of what you've accomplished in the last 5 seasons, from day 1 to, it's like a work, I don't know. What do you guys think of what you've actually given us in terms of GRIMM?
I'm really proud of the show, and I think we're all just tremendously full of gratitude because, especially in this day and age, being able to shoot not this season, but a 22-episode season doesn't happen that often, and that's a testament to the writers, the cast, the wonderful crew, and really our fans, because we wouldn't be here without them and their loyalty. But I'm very proud to be on the show, and as we're wrapping it up, we all wish that we could have continued going. Life doesn't always work that way, but I think we're all really proud to have been a part and we love each other so
We do.
much.
It's
Yeah.
given us a lot of I think the announcement has kind of given us all a lot of perspective on what we've done. We're now able, with the announcement, to look back more organically and go, holy crap, we have like grown up together.
I think we got very lucky on many levels, but I even with this last season, I think it's so fortunate to know in advance, to let you guys know, and to get prepared for like what is a great story that's about to end. I think that it's such a tragedy when something gets yanked off the air before it gets a chance to really complete the story. So I'm pretty lucky.
So thank you to NBC for the little victory lap, really.
Yeah, I think that last episode is going to be something for the.
And this season's great. I mean, there's some fun stuff.
Yeah.
Directed his first episode. There's some really good.
With a lot of sarsaparilla in it.
And somebody had to pick up the slack. He was behind the camera, but it's a great story, and we get some really good episodes this season.
Yeah, it's really fun. The season thus far feels a lot more our core cast, including Jacqueline Taboni, Trubs. I want you guys to know, if you can, my haircut, the season 1, mirrored exactly Jacqueline Taboni's haircut. Her first season.
Who wore better?
Yeah, it's
Mandatory GRIMM UV haircut.
You have to be of Italian descent.
Initiation.
Just kind of have like a monkey's
They have one barber.
haircut.
Only comes to GRIMM here.
As in, hey, we are the monkeys. Yeah, but it's like, it's far more core cast centric so far this year, and this is season 6, and it's really a fun season.
Yeah, that's the best part about it. It's really just about the main cast, which is kind of fun to come back to.
Absolutely.
Awesome. It's good to end up on a high note, Hi, sorry for keeping you waiting.
Which Besson would you choose to be if you could choose to be
My God, we need a blooper reel.
I don't know. We get to ask this a lot. I'm really happy just being the best that I am. I've got no complaints. I mean, I got some complaints. But I like being the Zauber, half Zauber, royal, sort of mashup that I am.
I used to say the Mauvais Dant, which was the saber-toothed tiger from, I want to say, like season 2. But then Eve was born, and like leading into it, I started training and like pumping iron and putting on some muscle.
Look out, Portland.
And I was thinking I was going to be used to doing so many stunts, but she's so powerful. She just looks at somebody and their heads explode.
It's
Very
like a
much.
carbo load.
I am interested in sticking with that.
I think I would have made, first of all, I wouldn't make a very good Besson. But if I were a Besson, it would be one of those like nervous Easbeavers, like an anxiety-rooted Besson. So like nods through things. Yes, there's a ton of Bud the Beaver in this season so far. Jacqueline, right here, yes.
I think I used to say Lebensauger.
What the hell is that? Oh, that was a terrible one.
They just look. They're all like gooey, and they have like 3 things of teeth, and they're just really scary. But I think if you don't say eat, you're kind of an idiot, right? Or a full-blown Zauberbeast, because that was also cool. So I guess a powerful witch will do.
Perfect.
I like that Eve is her own category.
I know, totally. I was like, wow, is Eve the Besson? She's a category.
I love that you.
Are you a full Zauber Beast, Sash?
Yeah.
He's half.
I'm only a half. On my mother's side.
Oh, this is fantastic. I'm sitting here just listening to you guys going, oh, no, you got that all wrong. I'm actually this, this is awesome.
We still get really confused about all the titles.
We're confused.
Yeah.
Like, really confused.
Well, you got a cheat sheet, I'm sure. Don't you have a cheat sheet with,
We get a lot
diagram?
of help. We
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I just, some German words yesterday, I was like, who says this stuff?
Yeah.
Ridiculous, you know, but you know, you get through it. But yeah, it gets confusing sometimes.
Yeah, but your researcher must be incredible, you know? It's like,
That's called Jim Kauf. Yeah.
We do have somebody who helps us out with the language dialect, and I was thinking earlier when David was saying he had a line like, maybe it's Vesson. I remember in season 4, I emailed her very politely and I said, I do not need an audio file, season 4, for how to pronounce Lupbot. I'm good.
It's a reason.
So remember when the show first started and everyone was like, oh, I love that blue pod.
Lupa, hi, how are you? What you got?
I have a question. I am visiting from Seattle.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Pacific Northwest.
I go to Portland all the time. I'm wondering, this is actually a question for Jacqueline, if she is at all like her character, Trouble, and if you would like to come visit in Seattle or vice versa.
Stay over.
Maybe you guys like to hang out.
We can eat screw.
I would love to come to Seattle. I just saw the Seattle soccer team play the Timbers. Timbers won, I'm not gonna lie, but it was great and I would love to come.
Oh, what are you doing? Giving us dress?
Oh, wow.
We can't judge a
She has
book